Hello, guys. Melvin Green here. Um, I'm here today to talk about who are you loyal to. Um, as you see, I'm working with chicken houses that I manage, and just I'm standing outside of one. So if you hear noises that are not normal to your everyday life, it's something to do with this chicken houses. But anyway, I'm here to talk about how loyal you are to um, your your family, or are you loyal to Jesus? Are you loyal to Jesus? You know, I was working chicken houses, and when I do that, God talks to me through numbers, and I saw 476, and whenever I see that, I know God is want me to talk to people. That's First Chronicles 16:24. Publish all of the glorious deeds that I've done for you, that all the nations know who He is. And I know that I paraphrased it somewhat, but that's the gist of it. Well, I see that, and I immediately start asking God, who do you want me to talk to? What do you want me to talk about? And I go into the next chicken house to start working it, and I see 451, which is Isaiah 45:1, that talks about Cyrus being anointed to break down the bronze, or the gates and the bronze gates and the walls, I believe, is how it goes. Again, paraphrasing it somewhat, and I sat down on a bucket and just started. I opened up Facebook to start typing out some thoughts, and I saw 574, which is a page number in my Bible that is in Esther, chapter 2, verse 21 through 23, and it's talking about Mordecai being loyal to the king and telling Esther about the assassination plot of some people that were supposed to be loyal to the king, but in the end they were not, and they were plotting to kill the king. And he told Esther, and it turned out that these two people were killed by the king because of their unfaithfulness to the king. Well, when I started typing the message out, I put something like, "Are you loyal to your family or to the one true King?" and which is Jesus. And the time on my phone was 10:17. And the whole time that I'm doing this, I'm going, God, what do you want me to say? I don't know who this is for or why. And 1017 is a page number in my Bible that is in Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 9, and goes through the end of the chapter. But verse 9 basically says, it's the Lord talking, and says, I will put my words into your mouth, and for you to speak. And I just go, wow, how cool is that? That I sat down to put a post on Facebook this morning, probably about an hour ago. And I did that, and I guess my question to everybody on Facebook, YouTube, your family, your church, who are you loyal to? Are you loyal to the people that you can actually see, touch, and feel? Are you loyal to the one true King that saved everyone's life when he hung on the cross? I believe Matthew 28, 31 through 46 says that Jesus came to, and it's a parable there that and this is Jesus' words, talking about, are you a sheep or a goat? Because he came to separate the sheep and the goats. And again in Luke, just can't remember where it is right now. I think it's chapter 12. And he talks about, he comes to divide families, mother and a daughter, son and a dad, a father, and so forth. Not to, he knows in the end that everyone is not going to accept him as the one true King, and be loyal to him. When times get hard, who are you loyal to? Is basically what he's saying in those passages. Are you going to stick with what you can see, what you can hear, what you can physically touch, those kind of things? Are you going to listen to the prompting and the call that God has for whatever reason it is to separate you from, even your own kids? Woo! I hadn't even seen my girls since March 18th of 2020. Get emotional when I start thinking about that. Why did God separate me from my 5 little girls that I love dearly? But I love him even more. And if that means that I don't get to see them ever again, because I'm loyal to the one true King of this world. Gosh, it hurt like crap. And I'll shed many more tears, even more than what I am right now. But guys, oh my gosh, I can't give up on what Jesus has done for me, and what he's done for those girls, even though they can't see it right now. The spiritual warfare that Ephesians 6:10-20 talks about. It's just so great. You got to put on the shield and the helmet and all of the things that talks about to be able to withstand the spiritual warfare that you have to go through daily. And sometimes you even have to have the ability to be that same, not for just you, but for another person or children, or and you just have to go, oh my goodness, God, thank you so much for being there in my life, but also for the ones that can't help themselves or being oppressed by someone that's just evil in their lives. It's just hard to be able to do that and stay focused. And after I kind of going back to what I started out to saying, I saw 476, and I'm going, God, where do you want me to share this? So I shared some thoughts on Facebook and got finished working that next chicken house and look at the computer screen again, and there's 476 again. I'm going, okay, where you want me to share now the same thing? Because those thoughts were just bombarding me about, who's loyal to the one true King, or are they loyal to their own family? And I just go, okay, all right, I'll make a video, I'll share it on YouTube. So that's what I'm doing right now, guys. Sometimes you just, in your heart that God's wanting you to share something, some thoughts, and you just have to do it.